telling you, what was it? Deuteronomy's chapter 28, verse 68. Bro, listen, this verse right here has caused so much balagan. You know, Devarim is Parasha Ke.Tavo and Devarim, Torah, right? But they say, these people claim to be Black Israelites, but they say Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68, right? There's one verse out of 5,000 or 6,000 verses in all 5 books. One out of 6,000 verses. That's some heavy numbers to come and step the plate, the way they're stepping the plate, right? The way they're stepping the plate. That's the thing, that's what the issue is. They're coming out now. I think 1970 is when the Black Israelites started making their first set of noise, and I call it noise. Why? Because the way they hit the streets with microphones and signs and etc. And it's fucked because they're using the Israelite name, but they're so misinformed in very various ways. But because of Deuteronomy's chapter 28, verse 68, there's a benefit of the doubt where, okay, that fits your description, right? Now, I'll throw them a bone on this one. Check this out. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68 is part of the Parasha Ke.Tavo for the Shabbat portion of the Torah reading, right? You know, Shabbat, they'll read a portion of the Torah. So this portion, this Parasha, is Ke.Tavo. Ke.Tavo means the entering of, or the coming in. Now, this particular Parasha that they chose to pick their verse from would be Deuteronomy chapter 26, 1 to Deuteronomy chapter 29, 7 or 8, something like that, bro. Right? So, yeah. So, you know, so 26 1 to 29, almost 30. It's a big chapter. It's a big Parasha. This Parasha, make a long story short, it's when they cross the Jordan before they get into the land of Israel, the entering of Ke.Tavo into Israel, the nation is divided into 2. Exactly in half. 6 of the 12 would go to, Mount Gerizim, and the other 6 so 6 will go to Mount Gerizim for the blessings, to receive the blessings. That was Shimon, Levi, Yehuda, Issachar, Joseph, and Benjamin. Next verse, it says that the following will go on to Mount Ebal, something like that, and receive the curses. For some reason, the nation is not put into one. Right? The nation is not put into one. Now, why didn't the nation as a whole receive the curses and blessings? Right? Now, the next verse will say that the Levites would go and he would say the following, proclaim it out loud to the nation of Israel. And from that verse in the beginning, which was where they start to split the nation on the mountain to go on each mountain, is 27:12. Deuteronomy chapter 27, verse 12. From there, that put, and the next 3 verses put put chapter 28 verse 68 into context, right? So you want to be Israelites, and Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 68 is how they're going to identify, because only Latin American and blacks were part of product on ships as slaves. Fuck, where my smokes? So they reject any notion of anyone claiming to be an Israelite if their lineages have not been part of slaves. These Black Israelites, that's what they're telling people, telling other Hebrews, other Israelites. I've been told that. I've been told that. You know, bro. That's where I said nothing else. Shit got ignorant, right? You know what? Debate what? Anyway, so that's the verse. I mean, that's the verse they chose. So from once the Levites start addressing the nations, from then forth until the verse they chose to identify themselves with are a set of blessings and a set of curses, and the reward and consequences for each one, and the disobedience, etc. Happens to be Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68 is among the description of the cursed. Well, we know the nation was divided into two because in that earlier chapter prior, it says that exactly. And this curses and these consequences for disobedience and whatnot, their verse is what would happen. That's how they want to identify. Fine, because it's like this, right? It's like, I'm pretty sure, no, actually I know, right, that there's more verses in that in Parasha Ke.Tavo that actually fit the description, right? So that being said, and given that that verse belongs to you and you're part of the nation, by all means, don't be going out talking shit to, like, you know, other Israelites, right? That's what they will. Man, I've seen some videos. It's so embarrassing that they're even putting like, our shit in their mouth. And even if they are, fine. But you know, like them the bad little brothers, right? They need to smart the fuck up. They're the reason why the nation is split into two. If that curse has come to light, that's on them, right? And by all means, be part of the nation and start making it to one. But it ain't gonna start, you know, what they say? Was it who dropped us? No man shall curse. Y'all understand why y'all still cursed? Coming out here talking this shit about other Israelites, trying to like, ain't no y'all ain't nobody to strip nobody's title. Torah is Torah. You know. And if y'all Israelites, fine, little bro. All y'all gotta do is just like, what? Smarten up a little bit.